Hi everyone! So I had done a haul on the dies I received from Inloveartshop, and this is a couple little project shares and just to share how they cut out. So for this Jack and Sally die right here, I wish it came with the frame piece, for the background, so that way I could go ahead and cut these out and then start just layering little pieces together. So I'm going to show you what I have to do for this one. So I did the Jack because it's going to just be the easiest to show you on camera. So I cut Jack out in glitter, and then this is what it looks like when you poke out all the pieces. So I'm going to glue him on to this background piece, and then we're going to cut him out. So that way we can get the layers of him, since it does not come with the layering die. So I'm going to take my Barely Arts glue right here, and then I'm just going to go around, and I love this glue because it comes with a fine tip. So you see how thin the layer is of his head, and this glue tip can get right in there, no problem. So we're going to just put glue on this whole die, and then I'm going to lay it onto my white background. This one has like a blue tint to it because it's a specialty paper. And then I'm going to cut it out so that way I can have that double layer that I'm wanting to get. So I'm just going to take this guy and we're going to place him right here on our paper. And then I'm going to set that off to the side so it could dry a little bit. And then I'm going to come back in and just fussy cut him, so then that way I can get that layering effect that I'm looking for. Like I said, I wish this die came with the two pieces, but sadly it doesn't. But I'm going to show you that we can still make it work anyways. To do Sally is going to be a little bit more of a challenge because I would definitely want to layer her dress to do a little patchwork. But I was thinking maybe I could run this through, say like, in the black, and then do the same thing of glue her down, but glue her down on watercolor. And then I was thinking about possibly watercoloring her, because I think that will work easier for that than trying to cut out all the layers of paper that I would need for her. So I think he's going to be pretty simple. So we're going to put him to the side. And then the next one I received is this ticket die. You guys, I'm in love with this one. You can use this for any occasion. I have a bunch of pieces cut out and ready to go. I did use this 5mm foam to go ahead and do my layering piece, and it came out so pretty. This is what it looks like. I made it into a shaker, and I think it's so pretty. I have this love, and the love is actually up on foam tape as well. So I wanted to show that it does fit in there. If you put another piece of foam, you can nest them in there. And I just love the way that this one came out. I used some little sequins mix in there, and I think it's so cute. You could definitely add some floral to the bottom right here and just jazz it up some more, which I think I might do. I was thinking about possibly adding a little star bling to where there's already the little stars cut out, and I love this. I'm going to be doing a Halloween swap, and one of the requirements is going to be a shaker, and I think I'm going to be using this one as my shaker for the ones that I create. So I'm loving that little die right there. The next die I have right here is a heart, and that's where that love came from on this piece. It came from this heart die, and like I said, I just loved how thin and dainty the love was, so I stuck it in the middle right there. So it is the back piece and then the frame to go ahead and make some shakers. So I did go ahead and start cutting out the foam, and then here are all those little love pieces that I layered on some foam. So the 5mm foam, and then I layered the little love on top, and then here are all the frames that I'm going to need to make some shakers out of it. So I haven't put that one together yet, but I'm going to. And then here are the little pieces. So when you cut it out, definitely save your center because you could use that as another embellishment piece. So here's your background. here is your frame that you're going to need to create your shaker. But then look, you get this heart right here, and I like it. I think it looks like a little cloud heart. I think it's super, super cute. Or I was also looking at it and thinking it could be like a little girl with little like pom-pom hair. So I don't know, it kind of made me think of like my crazy curly hair, you know, and then it could be a little girl. You could put a little face right here for her and then have these be her little hair. But like I said, you could also use this as just a little, you know, cloud heart to go ahead and layer some embellishments on. So a lot of different possibilities with this one. So I'm still going to be going through and making a couple shakers just like this one. When you do a shaker, you're going to need to cut this piece in paper and in acetate so that you're going to have your base, and then you're going to want to put your sequence right in the center, and then you're going to take your foam frame, which is this piece right here, and you're going to put that right there, and then your sequence is going to be in the center, and then you're going to put your acetate, which is going to be the same piece as this background piece. You're going to put that on top so it seals your sequence into your foam, and then you're going to need your top frame. And that's how I created this one. So yes, I'm still going to play with these and create some more pieces. And then the next die set was this bee set, which I love. It has a little hive, has a little bee, super, super cute. So here are the pieces for that one. And I'm going to be coming back with another video where we are going to be using this bee set. So I love it. Like, look at the little honeycomb. I think it's so, so pretty. I love the little leaves of the branch. Super pretty. Everything cuts so beautifully. I love it. So this one I did on foil, cut no problem. This is a glossy glitter, cut no problem. And then this is a specialty paper, and it cut no problem. And then for the bees, I did go ahead and cut and piece together. So it's a black glitter paper, that specialty paper, and then the wings. And this one is my favorite one, the way it came out. So I put the gold in the background, the bee on top, and then I cut the wings off in that specialty paper. So this is actually 3 different papers to make the one bee, and this one would be my favorite. So I'm gonna make a bunch more bees in this form of layering. And then here are just some of the little background pieces that you could still use just like this. So here's that specialty paper and the glitter. So I could definitely still use this on other projects. You don't have to cut out and layer all the pieces the way that I did, but I just wanted to show you the different options you have there. And then my absolute favorite die that I received from them was this bow die. So it is a Christmas bow technically, because it comes with the little snowflakes, and then here is the bow. But I wanted to show that you could use it for so much more than just as a Christmas bow. So here I cut it. This is actually fabric on top of paper. So I cut that out and then added a little embellishment in the center. There's this one where it's cut in paper, and then again just a paper little embellishment right there. And same thing in paper. This is that fabric paper. I did vellum. It works with the vellum and it's beautiful. I have in just paper, another paper, and then here is what it's technically supposed to look like all put together. I think the way it's intended to is absolutely gorgeous. I fell in love. It's funny, I made the paper ones, like the just regular bows first, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this bow. But then when I put it together the way it was intended, it just took me to a whole another level of loving this bow die set. I think it's absolutely gorgeous with the big snowflake in the background, the little bow, and then the centerpiece. I think that it came out so beautiful. And I did also cut it in a plastic, which I wanted to show you guys. So I was able to cut every material that I wanted, and I still think that it looks beautiful in every single form and every single paper that I cut it out in. And here is even a foil one. So I used foil paper, I used regular paper, I used this little like plastic, and this one, this is glitter paper, and that specialty paper, and then like I said, the vellum one. I cut it in vellum. Honestly, I think the vellum's kind of my favorite too, because it just holds the form of the little bow. You see how it's like nice and pretty and round? So I love that that one held its shape, and so did this plastic. I love that they were able to hold the shape of the bow and actually look round. And even like this one, like I said, this is a fabric paper, and this one worked out beautifully, and it kept its shape as well. So I love that it was able to cut out all those different specialty papers. I'm obsessed with that bow. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I just love it so, so much. So that's everything that I've created so far. Like I said, I'll come back and share some more with you guys. But now that this little guy is kind of dry, I wanted to show you that even though you don't have the background frame, you can definitely still create your own. So just go ahead and glue it down, let that glue set a little bit, and then we're just going to go right on in, right to the edge, and we are just going to slowly trim away at that background paper to make our beautiful little Jack Skellington. So I'm just going really slow because I want to get right up to the edge the best that I can, but I don't want to cut off any of the black glitter. So I might need to go back in and fix it a little bit. We'll see right now. But that's all that I'm going to do with this whole thing, is I'm just going to go right around the edge and just cut it. You see? So then you could just go ahead and still use that background piece. I'm just going to go ahead and just cut around his head to show you guys. Just going to get right up against the edge right there, but try to be careful not to cut any of that black glitter. See, so there we go. I'm just going to go ahead and cut around all of his little piece right there. And then he'll be all cut out. So, alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll leave the links down below to this product. I'll leave a link down below to their website. And I do have a coupon code with them where you can save 25% on your order. So be sure to use that and save yourself some money, because I know we all love saving. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and we'll see you later. Bye, guys.